Breaking Records Radio and the place to be. You know what it is. Your host Maloney, and I got a special guest with me right now. We got K Sharky in the place to be.
Yeah. What's up, City? What's going on, man? It's K Sharky in the building.
How you been doing, my man?
I'm all right, man. I just been working, man. Just been doing my thing, you know, trying to keep up with everybody else, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, push it forward.
Word up, man. Well, you know, you came through. You were on the Toronto Talks podcast with us a couple weeks ago, and now you're back again doing the interview, and you're back on the show again tonight. Yeah, man. So you enjoy the Toronto Talks experience?
You know what? You know what? It was funny. It threw me off a little bit because you know what? It was the first time meeting you, and there was some kind of mix-up with Frozis and everything. Where it was like, you know what? Getting past that, and then speaking, and then we were talking about all kind of wild shit. So I was like, is homie serious right now? But then after really talking to you after and just like, you know what I mean, going and researching your platform, I understood the type of person that you are, like, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, I wanted to come back and deal with you personally.
Word,
you know
man.
What I mean?
Well, salute, man. I appreciate that, you know. Thanks for the beer as well.
For
Cheers.
sure, my guy.
You know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is.
So, I want you to tell the people a little bit about, though, K Sharky, you know, kind of a little bit of your history in this rap and shit.
All right, well, I'm originally from the West End. Came up in Malton, Islington and Finch. What's up? I moved to Scarborough in like 2001. Moved over to Markham or Egerton. I haven't really left since. Been doing the rap shit since like freestyling. You already know what it is, like freestyling high school days. Big up Lone Star, big up Specs, big up FILI, Dre Bars. We all went to the same school actually, so. You know what I mean? It was a lot of competition and a lot of niggas spitting a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up Frosty, too. There's a lot of people in the city that are making some good music right now that we went to school with that are, we went
That's
to
like a
school.
superstar lineup at your school.
Yeah, man. We used to have battles at lunch, man. Lone Star actually had, he had like a WWE belt.
Oh, yeah?
Right? So
What, you guys would battle for?
Oh, yeah, we battled for the fucking belt. Yeah, we're battling for that belt, man. And, yeah, it was fun times.
That's crazy, man. That's actually pretty cool history, though. Like, that's one thing I don't think gets highlighted a lot in Toronto is a lot of the history and just like how people go back and stuff. Like you look at like, you know, places like New York, Atlanta, like you see all that. You know what I mean? That's part of like the history. Yeah. But like Toronto, there's a lot of history, but a lot of it's unknown. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's what we need. People like yourself with this platform. That's why I respect it. It's like, you know what? It's always kind of been the same story in hip hop. It just kind of repeats itself in different ways or different slight minor details. But it's like the cats that are in the West right now that are, you know what I mean, doing their thing, making a lot of noise. They all pass through the same schools. Yeah. Or might have bucked each other, obviously, in the system or whatever, right? You know what I mean? You get locked up, you're in the same cells, you're on the same side of the city, you know what I mean? Same with the downtown guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? Go to same high schools together, whether they fall out or whatever, if they still make music. The only thing is that it's an East End thing where it's like, as far as the music and guys that are really trying to be artists, that's the focus. You know what I mean? Like, the streets are always there, so, like, if you're focused on being an artist, then that should be your focus, you know what I mean? Yeah. Different lanes, you know, 2 different lanes. That's what I feel. And a lot of guys in the East that have really tackled the streets and been out there and, you know what I mean, they make a conscious effort to do the rap and, you know what I mean, kind of stick to the rap. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And actually, I found that interesting, too, because you mentioned a talking point, be like talking about the music in the East, and then you actually said you came up originally in the West End, though.
Yeah. I mean, the dichotomy for me was that when I came from the West End, early 2000s, and I came to the East, it was a total flip as far as what people viewed as regular as far as community actions and shit like that. Like, gang life is really real out in the West End. Like, when they say, like, when I say gang life, I mean, like, named gangs in certain territories, and people represent that, and people die over colors and kill over colors and shit like that. Yeah. Whereas when I got to the East End, I found that a lot of things were a little bit more individual, and people were about a certain kind of hustle. Okay. and like people would be more prone to violence over money, and compared to location or unknown situations. Like, you know, I just felt like that. And then like it's kind of grown differently, where it's like everywhere in the city it's just pockets of gangs, and you know what I mean, and the activity is basically the same exact across the city. I just found that the way that cats made money and the focus on money was different in the East End at the time.
Yeah.
And whereas downtown niggas is always about that money all day, every day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool going from East to West. Man, I also lived in Guelph for a while, man.
Oh, say word.
Yeah, I lived in Guelph for a while. It was really cool out there, seeing what goes on out there. That's I
got some homies from Guelph.
Right. It's a cool town. It's a university city, right?
Yeah,
so it's like, I was young when I was out there, but being that I am the age now to even go and like, let's say, go and do a show at University of Guelph, shut that down. That would be live. You know, that'd be nice. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a party town. Like, you know what I mean? But you got to be of age to party, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just played a lot of sports out there, did a lot of shit, man. I actually played some like outdoor hockey and shit like that back then in those days, you know what I mean? Yeah, skate up on some cats, you know what I mean? Lay them out, you know what I'm saying? Sabat style, you know what I mean? You know we get down, man. Yeah.
What would you rather be, a professional athlete or to get paid from doing music?
I think I'd still want to get paid from doing music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that the contracts are different, and it's like that basketball money, that baseball money hits different.
Yeah.
Like, when you're a superstar. But like, let's be real, like, I'm not sure how many teams are on the NBA. I want to say like 26 or some shit.
Probably
like that.
Something like that.
And it's out of 26 teams, there's fucking 26 superstars. Like,
you
know what I mean? But
right?
there's fucking 12 or 14 guys on each team. So it's like, no, I like music because music for me is like calculated gambling. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, you can always make more.
Yeah.
You can always make more. You can always do more. You can always touch more people. You can always change more lives. You know what I mean? I like basketball. I love basketball. I love football. I love entertaining it, but I haven't really seen it change people's lives. Like, I've seen Michael Jackson touch people's lives. I've seen Ray Charles touch people's lives.
Facts.
Elvis. You know, you got motherfuckers that walk around and act like they're fucking Elvis and get paid to do that shit.
Yo,
so that's
life
changing.
Elvis is trash.
Yeah, Elvis is fun. No, you know what? I would say that he appropriated some music, but I guess like the young dudes say it now, it's not about who did it first, it's who did it best.
Yeah, but I don't know if I even think that Elvis did anything the best.
Nah, Elvis didn't do it the best, man. Elvis just did it to a way where it's like, it's just like anything else. Even saying he appropriated it, nah, because his swag and the way that he jumped on it, it was still very white. It was like he said, honky tonk. So it was like very much like, yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of bounce, but I'm still going to rock it.
Yeah.
I'm going to rock it. Like, so he put his swag on it. He saw something that was hot, and he's like, I'm gonna run with that a little bit. I'm gonna throw that in there. I like how what was it? It was like Little Richard and them dudes. He's like, oh, Little Richard, that's how he dances. James Brown, that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do that too. Shit, bitches seem to like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Actually, in music, a lot of times, especially
like
when
the original Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, fuck, I can do a fucking moonwalk. You know what I mean? He's like, I can do that shit. You know me, I'm from fucking Nashville. You know?
Fucking Elvis.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But so tell us a little bit about because you got the new single Chanel out with Six Deuce.
Yeah, my brother Six Deuce, he came through and really blessed it. He gave it the right energy and the focus that it needed, man. I came to him like, listen, man, I want to do a project, and he was totally receptive. And he didn't need to be. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be 100% honest, he was just receptive. And on the strength of my brother Lone Star, he kind of solidified it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it was like, all right, that's your boy right there. And, you know what I mean? I fuck with your music, so let's make something happen. And we found a rhythm.
Yeah.
And he knocked out a fucking fire hook, fire chorus where it's like, gave me an energy where it's like I had something written, and I was just like, fuck, man, this energy is 100%, higher level with it. So I had to attack it at that level also.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to revise these lyrics, and I just came with something different where it was like a little bit more approachable for the ladies.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it came out great. I liked it, man. We shot the video, dropped the video. He came with a lot of amazing concepts. Shout out to Charlie, who came through and did a lot of did the directing and did a lot of the styling also.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We had our vision, but Charlie brought the vision to light.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, big up Charlie. Some beautiful ladies in there. I like to big up Lay. I like to big up Shay Grant. They held it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Dope. And so that's available. The video's out now?
The video's out on all platforms. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on YouTube. The track is also out on all platforms. So stream it, share it. Make sure that yeah, man, make a dance video to it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get it out there. It's a beautiful song. It's one of those songs that you could play in the club, but you could also ride in the car with your mom's, and she's gonna listen to it. She's gonna bump it. She's gonna get down with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. All right, dope, man. Well, we'll play that at the end of the interview as well, too, man.
Sure.
But so kind of what do you got coming up? Like, are you just kind of playing the singles game right now, or you got an album in the works that you're slowly cooking up, or?
Here's my whole thing is that I want to give people a whole album of singles.
Yeah.
Right? I want to give them a whole album of singles. Like, when they pop that in, whether it's a USB or it's on their phone or it's a CD, I want them to go to whether it's track 1 or track 10. They're gonna feel like, oh man, fuck, that's their banger.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe this is my morning banger.
Yeah.
But maybe this is my banger before I smoke my blunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how I wanted to hit them different on every level, where it's like, nah, man, I'm gonna go shout Shorty right now. I'm gonna pull up on Shorty, but I want her to hear this when I pull up. It's bumping proper. It's everything is good. And it's like, all right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to give them an album, a single. So I got 2 more singles in the works. One with my brother Lone Star.
Word up.
Called High School 'Em. And one with my younger brother Levy the Don. We actually have a few songs together. We have one video out already, which was the first video that I put out in I believe 2015 or 16, right? Called Young Niggas.
Word.
So we're gonna revise something. It's called Paper Cuts. Yeah, so we're gonna be dropping that, and maybe we'll have a surprise guest on it.
Word.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope, man. Dope. And so like that's kind of like the goal then, I guess, is like moving forward, just kind of keep putting out dope singles and then eventually put an album together, or are you kind of slowly working on something where like you're like almost piling up bangers and then just gonna hit people with it at once type of thing?
Exactly. Where it's like, you know what? Actually, it's a situation where both.
Yeah.
I want to give people that whole all bangers, and then I want to give them something that's a little bit more reflective, like you're saying, like like you would say, like an album.
Yeah.
Front to back.
I got
more perspective about my life.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Whereas this, I'm trying to give them hot singles, about 10 hot singles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Great artists. It's mostly gonna be from within the family. We call the family the firm.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Most of the tracks are gonna be between me, Six Deuce, Lone Star, Century Sam.
Shout out to Century.
Shout out to Century. Beautiful Century Sam. And we're gonna keep rocking it like that, man. We got a few more cats in the circle to solidify, man. All of the gear, all of the shoots, everything is gonna be put together by Up North and City. So we just connecting with everybody that's showing love and trying to put the album together in that way. So we're gonna give them the compilation of bangers, and then give them an album, so they can sit down and reflect on what I've been doing over the last, I guess, 5-6 years.
Yeah. Okay, and tell us a bit about the firm too. Like, what's
Well, the firm is a conglomerate of I would say like-minded individuals that are mostly from the east side. Nothing against the west or the downtown niggas. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody working hard. It's just that we find that we have to build a platform for ourselves in the east side where it's like the West End already has their platform with the OGs that had already came out. You know what I mean? Cardinal Official and all of these cats, Rolo Dollar and Socrates and that level of people. And the downtown, you know what I mean? Like I said, downtown is downtown. Nothing happens without downtown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you had the K Monies and you have the Prime Boys and you know the Point Blanks. A lot of stuff coming out of there. But as far as the east side, man, like notable artists, man, like people that make noise, it's not like there's not no artists that aren't making noise or that are not amazing. It's just that the cast that I hear or in the last time was who would I say, man? CLE, not Cleveland. Them the cats, right? And CLE, not Cleveland. Man, the Chester Lee cats, man. They came out and dropped a banger, man, and you know, they got locked up, man. You know, free them up. I don't want to see nobody locked up, man. Anybody up in there, everybody up in there, hold their head up. You know what I'm saying? Saying even free the ops. You already know that about even free the ops, but like, yeah. So East Side hasn't really had much bangers, and I think we get a lot of like I guess separation because people feel like, I guess from the outside looking in, it's like Drake represents the East or whatever, and it's
yeah.
I feel like Drake represents the city, and he was, you know, he rolls with a crew from the East Side.
Yeah.
But it's not that's not a Scarborough movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a Toronto movement where he grabs people from certain pockets.
Yeah.
But it's like they're just like, oh yeah, y'all East End niggas is fucking with Drake. Y'all are good. Like it's like, nah, fam. I've never met the dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wish I have, but I never met the dude. So it's like we have to make a conglomerate where it's like, if you're not in that circle, or if you're not in the EXO circle,
yeah,
or if you're not in the Umbrella circle, you get what I'm saying? And you're not in that downtown circle, and you're not in that West End pocket, what are you gonna do? So it's about having a conglomerate of people that are gonna look out for you, that you can look out for, and you can, you know what I mean, pool your resources and do what we gotta do, man. So the clothing lines are there, you know what I mean? Big up north, big up city, big up all my brothers out there that are working hard, man. Yeah, big up my cousin at Kill 'Em With Love clothing, and big up my brother at Drozer. You know what I mean? All I do is rock Canadian brands. That's all I do. You know what I mean? We do make music for everybody to enjoy, as far as the Chanels and the Louis and the Gucci's. You know what I mean? But everything that I rock personally is a Canadian brand, or somebody made it. And it's like, I feel like that's where we should go. Just like with that whole Popeye's chicken craze. Like, I don't know what it is, but I live in Canada. I've been to so many little places on the side of the road that got amazing fucking
bomb food.
Yeah, bomb food, bomb chicken burgers with spices in it and all kind of shit. And it's like, let's support the little guy out here. Let's support the people that are really around us, that are really struggling with us every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm about. So that we can elevate and see somebody, you know, like I'm saying, hopefully when you elevate somebody with this arm, when they get there, they reach back down and they pull you up, and then you can go like this and pull somebody about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That a lot of people are not doing that. They're not just not thinking like that. And if you don't think like that, the next person's not gonna think like that. We gotta pay it forward and keep the thought positive and the energy positive, so that it can you know what I mean? So it can have a snowball effect, man. We can too many times the snowball effect is something bad. You know what I mean? So
that's dope, man. I really like the whole idea of that, because once you went in to explain it, like you're kind of right. The rest of the city does all have its pockets, and you know what I mean. Like they're, you know what I mean. They kind of hold each other up. But I guess like after you said it, I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. There isn't really a movement in the East really like that right now. Like
the East, also weird enough, is like the biggest region.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, mad people in the East.
It's huge.
It's really, like its own city.
Yeah, like like when we get down in the West End.
Frozes came.
Yeah. What's going on, Frozes?
Of course, I'm
Froze is the God. What's going on here, right, G?
What's up, G?
Yeah, man.
This is Fabricio.
Fabricio, what's going on, your IB? Enough love, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, so like in the East End, we need like that power unit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that we can all platform each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's needed. Being that, like I was saying, like being that people are downtown, it's like you have to go there.
Yeah.
I gotta go downtown to perform. I gotta go downtown to go to Eaton Center.
Yeah.
Like you just have to go.
It's like our Manhattan.
Yeah, you have to go downtown. So downtown niggas don't worry about shit.
Yeah.
They're like, you fuck with me or you don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Simple. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, like, you know what I mean? I mean, you might have to choose which one you fuck with, but you gonna have to fuck with somebody downtown. You know what I'm saying? And West End niggas, they fuck with downtown niggas. We all fuck with each other, but it's just about the platforms.
Your own support system.
Yeah, the support systems, you know what I mean? So like I said again, man, you know, shout out the niggas downtown, shout out the West End, but we're just about pushing those that are around us every day, that are closer to us, that can, you know what I mean? Like I said, like happily, if they push me up, I can reach down and pull them up and vice versa, and that's just what the firm is about.
Yeah. Dope, man. Well, before we wrap it up, let the people know, you know, how they can find you online and all that.
You can find me online at Real Sharky on Instagram, at Toxic Records on Instagram, Tox6 Records on Instagram, TALK 6 Records on Instagram, and Sharky Promo and Sharky Promo on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm Sean James.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, dope, man. Well, thank you, you know, for kicking it with us, my man.
Maloney.
I appreciate it.
Enough love, man. I appreciate it too.